All right, Becca, well, we dealt with rain yesterday and we're bracing for it to continue as well.
Yeah, today's going to be the one last dry day before we start to see those impacts from what will be Tropical Storm Imelda later on today. So rain and some strong wind gusts, but we will be spared from some of the worst impacts as this system has really started to make a right-hand turn as we go later on this week. So two systems out there that we're watching, one of which is a major hurricane. That's Hurricane Umberto that actually did strengthen into a powerful Cat 5 last night, now downgraded to a Cat 4, but Tropical Depression 9, think of that as a future Imelda that will likely form later on today. So we'll start with Hurricane Umberto, winds sustained at around 155 miles per hour, gusts up to 190. This is a massive storm that will have no impact on land. That's going to be the good news. And then Tropical Depression 9, future Imelda. It's less organized, winds sustained at 35 miles per hour just because it's interacting with land and it's just south of the Bahamas. Now we'll continue to hammer them with rain and strong winds, but as it continues to push northward outside of land, that is when it's expected to become our next tropical system. We'll slowly drift up to the northwest at 7 miles per hour before eventually making a sharp right-hand steer as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday. This would completely avoid a landfalling system to the Carolinas, still bringing coastal and inland impacts, but lower overall in terms of rain and wind and coastal erosion. That's going to be the good news. Part of the reason why this forecast has been so tricky is due to major Hurricane Umberto that will be about 500 miles just to the east of this. So this is actually going to help it steer out to sea. We'll still see impacts though. We'll likely see those rain showers start to approach the area on Monday. That's also when our wind gusts will start to ramp up as well. But most models are sold on this idea, no landfalling hurricane. That's going to be the good news. So Imelda is going to be nearing the coast Monday and Tuesday, bringing us those rain impacts. Depending on how far it gets to the coast, will have a huge impact on how much rainfall we're expecting, as some locations could pick up anywhere from about a quarter to half an inch. Other locations around 1 to 2, with wind gusts 20 to about 35 miles per hour. Surface map, the rainfall that we had this weekend, nothing to do with that tropical system, all due to this stalled front sitting just east of the Charlotte area. We'll continue to drive to the east, bringing us some slightly drier air as we go for the rest of today. So overall, expect a rain-free day. And then as we go into Monday morning, here it comes. We start to see periods of light showers across the area from Imelda. So let's time this out for you as you plan out your Monday. This is 6 a.m. You can see showers will start to move in from the southwest, or southeast, I should say, really starting to become more widespread towards the afternoon. Pockets of heavy rain possible. We'll carry that risk for rain all the way through the nighttime hours with some lingering rain chances into Tuesday, but especially for our most southeast counties, especially over towards the mountains, really not expecting much at all. So back to school for tomorrow. Definitely want to grab that umbrella as rain will be starting to increase in coverage, becoming more widespread towards those afternoon hours. Because of that, highs only staying in the lower to middle 70s. Jerry Hunt Supercenter 7-day forecast today, mostly rain free, high temperatures in the lower 80s, probably more clouds than sunshine. Monday and Tuesday we'll be watching for the impacts from what will be Tropical Storm Imelda later on today. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will dry off nicely. High temperatures very fall-like, highs lower to middle 70s.